Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. Gonna do another replay from the new generation tournament, and this is a live commentary. I have not seen this battle, so all my reactions are genuine and real. It's as if I'm here watching them play live, but I'm not. So anyways, this is a Numidia versus a Greek city-state battle, and I think this is always an exciting matchup in CWB. I love watching the Greek city-state faction play in CWB, especially because they are quite a good skirmish faction. So let's go look at the armies here first. RV Beat commands the Numidians, and then the LOA Torpedo commands the Greek city-states. And I can see that Torpedo has just joined a clan, which is great, because the new generation tournament is for the newer players. And I believe RV Beat, he seems to be a bit more seasoned, just based on his upgrades here. But yeah, the only people allowed in this tournament are the newer players. So if you see a clan tag in this tournament, it's because it's a newer clan member. Because they recruit all the time, they do get a lot of new players a lot. And it makes me happy to see that Torpedo has joined a clan. Reason why I'm happy is because when I see those clan tags, it tells me that these players are going to stick around on multiplayer for quite a while, so I like seeing that. And this tournament has been showing that it is very successful in recruiting new people into the multiplayer scene. So let's go look at the armies here. We'll look at RV Beat's army of Numidia. Got a bunch of long shields, probably 6 long shield cav. Commander is in one of them, as you can see. Then he has 2 Jav cav, one on this wing and one on the other extreme wing. So again, based on his deployment, he does seem to be a bit more seasoned, but he's still a newer player, so he is definitely welcome in this tournament. I gotta say, this archer unit has tons of upgrades, 7 upgrades. That's gold plus 1 experience, most likely. So he has 6 archers and 2 slingers. That's a good way to maximize your skirmish numbers as Numidia. Then he has 4 gold Numidian legionnaires, most likely. Now we'll look at Torpedo's army. He went pretty infantry heavy, but I think this is still going to be an effective build. Looks like 6 units of armored hoplites, and they have the gold treatment. He's going to rush forward here and try to catch the Numidians off guard. We'll see if he succumbs to this charge. But I also see a lot of Greek cav, probably 6 Greek cav and 2 militia cav, and then a bunch of archers, which he has lost quite a few of them. Now, with this charge, he's going to sacrifice his own archers in the back here, but the benefit to rushing is that you can catch your opponent off guard when you do that sometimes. Some people expect the skirmish to last a while, but other people will try to rush it to basically throw their opponent off their game. But as I said, as his charge went forward for the Greek city-states, the Numidians launched their own counterattack, striking the archers of the Greek city-states. So it's tit for tat, basically. Now, this is a good idea. Let's say the Greek city-state does manage to take out the enemy archers and take out the enemy cav, and turns this into an infantry battle. You know who's going to win the infantry battle? If there's no more archers and no more cav left on the field, it's going to be the Greek city-states. So Numidia has to be very careful in this game. They need to preserve their archers, and they need to preserve their cav. That's the only way to take on these armored hoplites, gold ones. So look at this charge back over here. RV Beat is trying to chase down this militia cav unit. That would be great if he can get rid of it. Not essential, but it would be great. One less thing to worry about. And this unit is getting hammered. But the Greek city-states did a great job cleaning up this back line here of Numidia. And you can see RV Beat is going to try to bring his forces back together. These legionaries are going to unite so that they don't get isolated and picked apart by the Greek city-states. Oh, look at these units that came back. Oh, wait a minute. They did not come back. Well, these archers did. But this unit of militia cav had been there because he was chasing them earlier. And he's gonna try to harass him. I love the aggressive stance by Torpedo. Just kidding. He kind of lives up to his name. You know, he launches the torpedo. It's just non-stop until it hits its target. That's what I'm feeling right now. RV Beat, he did really well with that charge though. He took out a lot of Greek units. So it's been a pretty good, pretty even fight. We can assess the damage here. Let's see. Looks like Torpedo lost one Cav squadron here. A Greek Cav squadron. He's got all of his armored hoplites. That is going to be a force to be reckoned with. The Numidians here. They're still chasing down that militia Cav. I don't know if he'll be able to catch him. He was trying to kill the archers, but the militia Cav here is going to try to save him. I'm really surprised Beat isn't sending any reinforcements to help out. But I guess it is kind of a sideshow here. I honestly expected the Greeks to win that since there were more Greeks over here than Numidians. But at least Beat was able to take out that threat from the back. So now he can focus on the threat ahead of him. Which is kind of strange because they've actually switched sides of the battlefield. Pretty cool stuff. War is fluid. So Numidians, they seem to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like the Numidians lost one Cav unit as well. But the Numidians preserved. Looks like most of their archers, but they lost their slingers. Might have lost one archer unit too. But Numidian's gonna need this unit to get rid of these guys. They're probably shooting these guys from the flanks. That's a good idea. Get started on them early. Now these Numidians, they might have good upgrades, but they are no match for hoplites. Not in a melee fight, but these guys do carry Pila, and it looks pretty dangerous for Numidia. If even this unit gets caught here, that's one less Numidian that he'll have. So he definitely does not want to get caught out here, but it looks like he is. See how they're surrounded? Yep, he's going to charge right into there. Just getting rid of that one unit is a positive advantage for the Greek city-states. Now, if you look in the top right at the replay, we're only a quarter of the way through this battle, so I suspect there's going to be a lot of tactical maneuvering here, but this looks like a very decisive charge coming in on both sides. They're going to throw everything into the fight. Maybe not, maybe not. Numidia backed off when he saw these hoplites here. Oh, man. Good charge by RV Beat. Alright, this is looking really good, guys. This is looking real good. Man, could you imagine that if RV Beat manages to get rid of these hoplites? That would really alter this this battle. I mean, obviously, but I'm just saying. I think the armored hoplites are the trump card that the Greek city-states poses right now. But I see another knocked out Numidian unit. Those are legionaries. Again, legionaries are pretty fragile, even with gold upgrades. The threat comes from the late game with the legionaries, because if there's no cavalry to worry about, then they can stand away from their opponents and toss Pila at them before they charge in. Oh man, Greek city-states might knock these Numidians out, these legionaries. No, he's gonna pull back. What's happening over here? These hoplites are pretty out of formation. That could be bad. But at the same time, the Greek city-states managed to get rid of these guys, so it would definitely be good if Beat could take out this one unit of hoplites right now. That would even things out, considering that he just lost these Numidians right here. Yeah, this is gonna be game over for these guys. See that? They're surrounded. It's only a matter of time. Torpedo's gonna try to rescue these guys. Don't know if there'll be time though. Oh, they're gone. So now they can focus on these Greek Cav who are tired. Let's see if they pull back. Now, he made the choice to try to save those hoplites there. An alternative was to charge these guys. Problem with that move would be these guys would get... Well, sorry, the Greeks would get tired chasing after archers. But here comes another fight erupting over here. Numidia and Greece. They are pouring it on in this back area here. Yeah, but... Yeah, for sure, Beat's gonna not stay there because of the spears. Oh, that is a hard loss for Numidia, losing their commander. Let's see if it will rally back. Because a faction like Numidia definitely benefits from having their commander. And they would not benefit at all but from losing them. It'd be actually very hurtful. Whereas I see a lot of Greek and Roman armies doing pretty well without their commander, generally speaking. But as Numidia, yeah, you don't want that to happen. But let's see, there's plenty of time, plenty of battlefield for this guy to come back and stop routing. Ooh, RV Beat's gonna push his archers forward here. He sees the Greeks resting. I don't think he wants them to rest. He's gonna come forward and harass him. I'm gonna keep an eye on the general, see if he comes back. He's right over there. See him? Now you have to be a little careful getting too close because the Greek still has Cav out there. But Numidian Cav is pretty nearby too. I gotta say that this battle seems a bit more seasoned. Like the two players, they seem a bit more seasoned. I feel like Torpedo he's definitely putting on a stronger show since his the last battle I saw with him. I mean, he played really well, but this battle seems to be a jump in his performance. Like, he's making really good decisions. Like, when you're playing these battles, you know, if you watch them on replay, it's like, oh, he should have done this, he should have done that. A lot of that is because you're not, you know, bothering yourself with controlling your units. When you're controlling your units, you tend to lose, you know, the big picture. Whereas someone just watching a replay is focusing on what's, you know, developing. If that makes any sense. So yeah, basically in the heat of battle, it's easy to make mistakes. And I feel like these two are making some pretty good decisions here. I don't think I've seen a RV Beat play yet, have I? If I have, I apologize. I'm like the worst person with names. Like the absolute worst person. Now this is a good idea. See how he's keeping his cav in between his infantry? He's using his infantry as a tank, basically. Because this infantry is very... At this point, it's almost unstoppable. Especially if he loses his archers. Alright, so yeah, look at that. See that good decision there? Instead of going for the charge, he got behind his spears. What Torpedo really wants are these archers. And the fact is they're tired, so that they can't run forever. But yeah, I definitely would not want to split my army up at this point if I was the Greek city-states. Numidia will be thriving on splitting his army up, because if he splits up and if the Greeks follow him piecemeal, then boom, he can split apart the Greek army. That's gonna be the only way he can take him on. Now, speaking of which, this unit right here got separated, and that was a danger of falling too far away from the rest of your troops, but they can't protect each other like that. So good victory for these Numidians here. They're cheering. Oh, look at this! Right into the spears! Oh no! But you see these archers? They are almost helpless here. Well, we got some fresh cav here, so they're not completely helpless. So, Torpedo is kind of on a short leash here. This cav is a little bit outnumbered by the Numidian cav. Wait, are they? No, not really. Well, they will be. But basically, the short leash is coming because they're limited by where the Hoplites are. And the Hoplites are exhausted, at least one of them is. So basically, the cav is... oh, that was a nice one. Yeah, cav does not want to venture too far away from the Hoplites. I hate saying Hoplites. I prefer saying Hoplites. I don't know why I've been calling it Hoplites. Hoplites! He might... Let's see if he charges these guys off. But that's still a healthy unit. Considering. Oh, there you go. Yeah, one off. Now, this is a hard thing to worry about when your cavalry is exhausted like this. But you gotta imagine the enemy is exhausted too. Except for these guys. These guys are fresh. Well, this guy's fresh. Oh no, this could be bad if he gets that charge in. That was close. They're trying to get these legionaries here. Oh, look at that hit up here. Take out those Numidians. They might come back, but... Oh, they broke these archers. For some reason, I thought they were legionaries at first. But that's still a great hit. Again, if Greeks can reduce this to a cavalry fight, or to an infantry fight, that'd be great. But there's a lot of archers still up here. Or 3 archers, that's enough to shoot these Hoplites to death. Hoplites! They're Hoplites! Oh yeah, see this danger right here? Yeah, you want to keep your infantry together at this point. Because in skirmish, what you're looking for are... or in the skirmish endgame, you're looking for units that are separated from their army, so that you can gang up on it. I gotta say, I think the Numidians have a pretty good advantage right now. See that? Oh man, they just lost this unit. Because the Numidians they appear to have better cav at this point, and more of it, and they're mostly warmed up, except for these two. These two are exhausted. This one is fresh, and that one's warmed up. Whereas Torpedo's cav is exhausted. Like, he could try to like rest up, but these archers are gonna shoot him to death. Oh yeah, this is the kind of situation that the skirmisher would be, you know, celebrating, because now he can just shoot these infantry to death. And there's a fight back here. Oh, Greek city-states have lost their cav. Oh, that is bad. That is bad for Torpedo. But great for Beat. But yeah, what this means is, yeah, Numidia is free to just shoot these guys. But look at the replay counter. I'm starting to wonder, something's going to happen that keeps this battle lasting longer. I think. Is there any more units out here? Unless these guys run out of ammo, these still have missiles. These guys do too. These guys are out of missiles, so only 2 archers have missiles. But yeah, even the second unit of Hoplites are exhausted, and they're down to 10 men. So it's really up to this unit here. I would definitely turn I would about face here. Now the only advantage right now the only good thing that Torpedo has going for him right now is the longer this takes... Oh wait, there's 2 units here, sorry. My bad, there's 3 units here. But yeah, the longer this takes, the better these guys have a chance to rest up. But in its exhausted form, they are very easy to beat. Wow, we're only halfway through this battle, guys. Something drastic's gonna happen here. See, when I noticed that there were 2 big units of hoplites, like, this could be a tough battle at this point. I still favor the Numidian position, though. Even if these guys run out of missiles, if these guys get a good charge from all sides, like, you can break these guys while they're exhausted. Ooh, this one's very tired now. Their fatigue is going down. I'm excited, guys. This is a great battle. Wow. I know. What do you guys think at this point? Who do you favor here? Because yeah, spears are deadly. Yeah. But how many missiles do these guys have left? And when the cavalry here gets rested up, they can do a better charge. Even light cav can do a decent charge if you surround these guys well enough. It's got to be a good charge, though, like a good initial charge, obviously. I don't see any hoplites going down. There's like 1 down here. Oh, let me, I need a screenshot. Maybe something like this, maybe? Let's try that. Or this. There you go. Sorry, I was taking my screenshot for the thumbnail. Wah! Maybe this. But yeah, this is a super fun matchup, Greece and Numidia. Like, it's hard to imagine it being like that, but I just think it's a fun matchup for CWB. Obviously, if you play those those giant battles, then there's just no contest. You know, Greek city-states would just stomp Numidia. Like, even with the elephants. In a no-rules battle, yeah, the elephants would still get stomped. Because the Greeks just have to bring... Well, obviously, they're gonna have, like, Spartan spam. And elephants don't do well against heavily upgraded spears. So they don't even need archers in that case. But yeah, it's in low money battles like this, where Numidia and the Greeks have a much better equality. But I'd say obviously the Greeks would have a slight advantage in CWB, just because they have a. I tend to think the archers are better than slingers. So and then these guys, if they make it to the end game like this, then they're super duper strong. But in the initial skirmishes, these guys don't mean anything. Typically. Because we saw him do a nice charge earlier, which had some pretty good results from both sides of the field. Are we still shooting? Okay, this guy still has missiles. But I think he's starting to, you know, obviously get kind of low, and he's wondering why he's not killing too many of these hoplites. I see 1 or 2 dead bodies right there for the hoplites. 3 maybe. So he's only killed, what, 3 hoplites. So I guess now they're playing for fatigue. Well, this right side's pretty good. That one's still wounded. It's a shame Beat couldn't save his legionaries, because this is the kind of situation where the legionaries would have a purpose, and that's to just sit back and just throw their Pila at these guys. And that Pila, even from a legionary, is still destructive. Pila does not discriminate. Okay, he's gonna angle, get a better angle on these hoplites. Try to get more kills. Try to get better kills with a more efficient angle. Still not shooting yet, though. I wonder if they're negotiating right now, aka just having a chat. I wonder if there's a way you can access these chat logs through the replay. Actually, there is a way. Somebody showed me a way you can access chat logs from replays. But when I did it, like, I can see some of the chat, but there was a lot of, you know, technical mumbo jumbo in between the chat logs, so it was kind of hard to read. Interesting. He's gonna do like a cardio exercise before he starts shooting. And no, I am not gonna fast forward here. I think that just defeats the purpose of the live commentary. Still not shooting though. Let's go see. These guys are out of missiles. So he really is going to get his last shots here and make him as effective as possible. Let's see. And by the way, there are no observers in this fight. You get a good snapshot from this one, maybe. Try to get a good screenshot. Maybe I should have done it earlier. I don't know. Fire! Let's see how the fatigue level is doing. Winded, fresh. So only there's, I see one winded and one tired Numidian, and the Greeks, fresh, warmed up, tired. And the Greeks still have their commander here. Yeah, I would be a little nervous too if I was a Numidian. Because the archers did not have the effect that he wanted. Well, obviously you can still use your archers for melee. But ideally, before you get to that stage, you'd want to take down a lot of enemy troops with your missiles. That did not happen here. I think the overlap was a pretty good idea. Okay, he's gonna try this angle. Or are they out of missiles now? Yeah, they're all on missiles, so we're gonna have the charge coming soon. It's like there's some what, 5 minutes left in this fight. So it's gonna be a glory charge, and we'll see who it favors. This really could go either way. But I think the Numidians will take this. What do you guys think? This is your last opportunity to speak. Warmed up, fresh. Alright, the Numidians are rested up. Except for the archers. I wonder if you'd want to come in from this side, maybe. Because these guys are only on one side. Something else to look out for: if you route this small unit, the route could spread to your colleagues, but that usually doesn't happen with the Greek city-states. But it could happen though. All right, tired, winded, fresh. I wonder if he's waiting for these guys to become fresh or warmed up. That would actually make a difference in their performance. This has been a great battle, guys. I am so excited. Now, this is a quarterfinal match. I forgot to say that, but it is a quarterfinal match from the New Generation Tournament hosted by Gene Rombo of Antwerp from the LOA clan. All these dead bodies out there. Tired, winded. Man, their fatigue isn't going down. I've seen that a lot with archers. Sometimes their fatigue level just doesn't go. Like, I've had some of those battles that you saw where my archers were exhausted. And they sat around for like 10-15 minutes doing nothing, and they were still exhausted. Like, if your archers aren't shooting, or only walking, then that's usually all you need to get rested up. $21, 7. See, yeah, the archers have to do a good job of holding these guys down, and then the charge has to knock these guys out. But yeah, even knock this unit out, maybe the small unit, that could help with the route. It's gonna be tough either way, either player. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't bet on this setup right now. But I can speculate, but I definitely would not put money on this one. I will take a screenshot though. Trying to get the best screenshot for my thumbnail. Maybe something like this, maybe? That looks kind of cool. Hold on. Try that. Bam! So what do you guys think of this tournament so far? What's been your favorite battle? Because I've got quite a few great replays from this tournament already. But I think this one might be the best one I've seen so far. That's not to take anything away from the other players or the other replays. It's just it's been a great battle. Imagine being this guy who has to carry this banner with one hand, and in his other hand he has that little blade. Let's see, how is this fatigue? Winded and warmed up and front. Okay, yeah, so this is good. So probably just waiting on this one unit here to get at least warmed up. Warmed up is a great fatigue level. Yeah, like winded, that's like me after I walk up a flight of stairs. Namibia. Greek city-states. Imagine at this stage, the Greek player pulls out some hidden units back there that stopped routing. And they go, psych! Or the Numidians, let's say they have some extra archers. Even one archer. Psych! Torpedo. Beat. So I wonder, how do these people get their name? You guys know how I got my name. Or how did you get your names for when you play Total War? trying to think about beat. What is beat? Is that like a beatbox? Like. Or beat like a beat down. Beat him up. And Torpedo, is he a big fan of naval warfare? Alright, there's some movement. This unit's still winded though. I mean, that's not a bad level. But after all this time, they're only still at winded. This is why they should always keep physical education in the schools. We're so out of shape these days. This could be a good replay too. I mean, a good snapshot. Can't decide. We'll see which one looks best at the end of this. Which screenshot. I've got like a dozen screenshots now. Da 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 da. Alright, well, you see the replay counter. It's gonna end here soon. Just trying to decide what they're saying at this point. Look at this quiver. There's still arrows in there. Now here we go. You can try to hit the side here. And he's gonna do a last minute repositioning here. This might be the last chance he gets to reposition these guys. So here we go. Oh, they go right to the front of the spear. I don't think they'll last too long. But with the charge, let's see it. Oh gosh, here we go, guys. What do you think? Oh, Numidian's blinking first. It's not over yet, though. But there are more Numidian flags blinking again. Oh, balance. It says defeat is gonna happen. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm excited. Oh, the Greeks are now blinking. That means less protection. Less protection, guys. Less protection. Yeah, without the phalanx, it's gonna be a lot tougher being surrounded like this. And they are, yeah, their numbers are dwindling here. Should be over. Oh, that was a great battle, guys.
Enemy general shows his value.
Dang, that was epic.
Your soldiers have done well and have given you a victory today.
A victory? By the fate of the decree, perhaps? But victory! Wow, great game to both players, guys. Great game. Wow, that was fantastic.